why do I have to take the high road? Like, these people consciously went out of their way to stop me from playing basketball, making tons of money. Oh my God, living a life, and I had to live in a car after being a veteran. I have to wear the same clothes. I mean, I don't fuck with this shirt because, you know, it's Aaliyah and it looks fit, but anyway, it looks vintage. But I went through so much in the last 20 years just because I wanted to play basketball, you know, just because I was a handsome man, had a body, and, you know, I could talk well, all the things that they really should have been, you know, boosting up. But they couldn't allow my brother to feel less than because they wanted to keep him close. To keep him close, they have to scare him from wanting to do anything because he was really catching on, like following everything that I was doing on the low. But when I came home from the military, that's when they really had got to him and, you know, had his brain really washed. And like my mother had already got to my father, you know, from me having accidents and drinking and stuff like that. He'd never say it to me that he didn't like what I was doing, but he wasn't also trying to understand what I was trying to do, what I was doing, like why I was so messed up. So then when I got myself together, they didn't like the fact that I had got myself together. It was just like, these people will never be happy and they're just nitpicking. So it was best for me to leave. And then when I left, you know, just like a cult does, they'll bash your name. They bashed my name when I went off to serve this country. So and didn't come see me when I was just right here in Texas. You know, that's a little flight, you know, but I started putting all these things together and I realized like these people are just nasty human beings, and that's what you expect to come out of like that area of Connecticut, New Haven, Connecticut. You know, you expect some short bus riding ass motherfuckers to come off that bus. And my father just happened to be even worse by being a country boy down in North Carolina. I mean, this motherfucker really must have never had shit in life because like whatever he got, he thought it was the world. And I was just like, no, there's a whole different world. I ain't trying to see that. I don't want to do none of that. Nope, nope, nope. I don't need to see none of that. Wasn't need to see. Just not open to anything at all. So like, it was just dragging me down. But then they tried to call me crazy because I was just so frustrated because I couldn't be a natural or normal human being, a normal child, normal teenager, whatever at that time. You know, and then as growing up in my 30s, I was like, bro, you can't just keep doing this shit. I gotta go, bro. And with $200, I made it happen. So I'm pretty happy with how everything happened, but I missed out on my billions of dollars, and I'm never gonna forgive them for that. And every opportunity, I'm gonna scream that from the top of the mountains when I get there, because it's gonna happen.